From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, David Payne.
Well, crazy wind across Oklahoma today, away from the storms. It's that low-level jet out there. We have the jet stream up top, low-level jet down low, and I'm telling you, this time of year, March and April, are windiest months of the year, and it is blowing and going. Trackers still out here on the Kansas and Texas-Oklahoma border, basically out into far western Oklahoma, watching one last lonely supercell. Okay, let's get to it here, though. We're talking about more on that coming up. There it is, big storm, supercell. We call this, remember, the Screaming Eagle, right? There you go. And why does it look like that? We have an updraft right here. The jet stream winds are going at the updraft like this, and when it goes around it, it's like putting a rock in a stream. The river, right, of air goes around it and it separates, right? And then you get that configuration right there. And it looks like sometimes like a set of wings on what looks like the front of a large bird or an eagle. All right, so that's what it's doing tonight. And it's lifting northeast. It has weakened some. It'll try to come into Ellis County. But I think it's going to just about die, like we said during our earlier newscast today, before it gets to the state line. All right, here in Oklahoma City, right now we are partly to mostly cloudy. It is muggy. Look at our humidity, 66% dew point right now of 61 degrees. So the atmosphere, it is moist, right? The pressure this hour, it is falling. Temperatures look like this. We have low to mid to upper 70s in the west. So, yeah. It is blowing and going. Live wind gusts. Just had a wind gust of 41 in Clinton, 44 in Watonga. How about a 34 here in Oklahoma City? And how about just had a wind gust of 57 miles per hour, 57, folks, up in Guymon and Boise City. That is some big-time winds. So, again, the winds have been crazy here this evening. But I tell you what, let me show you something here. Wind gusts today for the rest of the metro. We had a wind gust of 50. That was several hours ago. Had a 49 in Kingfisher and Watonga, and look at this. Look at what happened today. We're talking about up at Slapout, out in our Panhandle, had a wind gust there to 74 miles per hour. That is crazy wind. I don't care who you are. Crazy stuff going on for sure. All right, let's get back to what we're talking about here right now. Winds gusting to 30 to 40 miles per hour. It is, yes, it is windy. All right, so just had a 39 in El Reno and the rest of Oklahoma. Lots of wind, gust over 40, gust over 50 in the Panhandle. So the jet stream is strong overhead, very strong. It's going to get stronger tomorrow, not only at the mid-levels out of the southwest, but also out of the south. We're going to have the dry line coming into Oklahoma tomorrow, so that will act like a trigger for a thunderstorm. So again, the storm in the Panhandle, I think, goes away. And then as we go into the overnight hours, might see some showers developing tonight, maybe a few areas of thunder. Nothing crazy overnight, but we're going to watch that. And then tomorrow morning, a few little showers here and there. And then late tomorrow afternoon, thunderstorms begin to pop between 4 and 6 o'clock, running from central into northern Oklahoma. These will be strong and severe. The main threat is going to be large hail, damaging winds. There will be a low tornado threat. That little wave will kind of hang around into the early evening, and then another complex will develop down to our southwest. But either way, we'll have a couple of clusters of severe storms tomorrow from northeastern, northern, central, southwestern Oklahoma. There's 11 o'clock tomorrow night, and these storms will be large, producing large hail, damaging winds, and they'll be severe with, again, that tornado threat going on there. Okay, so lows tonight, mid to upper 60s. Look at the wind tonight. Gust is 60 out west, out ahead of the dry line, all right? Elsewhere, gusts of 30 to 40. You will hear the wind blowing overnight tonight. There's your wind gust, my wind zone tonight. 50 to 60 in the west, elsewhere 30 to 40. So hang on. Overnight tonight through tomorrow morning, a few spotty showers in the west. Highs tomorrow back to the 80s. Dry line will scoot into western Oklahoma. Extreme fire danger here. No burning out there tomorrow. And then ahead of the dry line is where we crank up the chance for late afternoon, after 4 o'clock, showers and thunderstorms from central, southwestern, up towards Stillwater, up towards Tulsa. These are going to be strong. These will be severe. Instability, though, this is what we're talking about, is a little bit lacking tomorrow. It's enough for severe storms, for large hail, damaging winds, but an isolated tornado is certainly possible. if the instability can get just a little bit higher, we'll keep an eye on that. There's my tornado zone tomorrow. And again, might have a tornado warning or two in that zone. Okay, so big hail tomorrow, up to golf balls. Remember, not everybody's going to have severe weather tomorrow. Not everybody's going to have big hail in that zone. Just stay weather aware tomorrow afternoon after 4 o'clock. Stay plugged in. And the winds tomorrow in any storm, 60 to 70 miles per hour. Much cooler on Sunday. Cold front moves in, highs in the 60s and 70s. Now, Sunday morning, showers in the metro. There you go. The marathon's going on, maybe a little drizzle, maybe some showers. And then for the afternoon, the chance of rain actually bumps back up. It might be bone dry on Sunday in El Reno, and it's raining all day in Norman and Shawnee. That could happen, okay, on Sunday. We dry it out Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday look great. 80s come back the end of next week, possibly more severe weather by the end of next week. And morning lows cool down. Look at the 40s. End of next week, the 60s and 70s. They are coming back. Guys, we are ready for tomorrow. Now back to you guys.